morning, everyone. Rural South Carolina on a Sunday morning, heading out to Myrtle Beach towards the I-95 so we can go south towards Hilton Head Island. Pretty darn quiet around here right now, but we're enjoying it. So, good morning.
We're on the road again.
We're on the road again. Looking forward to another week. So this would be week 4, the beginning of week 4 of our trip this winter. Episode 5, if you've been following along in our vlogs. Today we are, like I just mentioned, leaving South Carolina, or not South Carolina, leaving Myrtle Beach, heading towards Hilton Head Island, which is at the very base of South Carolina. You're only a few miles away from the Georgia border. So you would expect, going 3-4 hours more south than where we were, the weather would get better, but not necessarily the case. They're calling for a bad week in Hilton Head. Yeah. You know, we can't do anything about that. So just to recap a little bit, Ann, what did you think of our week in Myrtle Beach, our full week?
Condo was fantastic. I really liked it. Lots of room and very comfortable, newly renovated, clean. So checked off all those things on my list. Other than the weather, it was a great week. We got all our shopping done. I'm getting tired of shopping now.
Maybe.
The only damper, I guess, was the weather. It was colder than we would have expected this time of year. We come here regularly. You know, we've been here in January before, where I could sit out at the pool and read my book, which I expected to do this year, but unfortunately I couldn't. Sitting in the condo reading a book is not quite the same as sitting by a pool, but we did get out and do some activities.
We did, and we captured a lot. You guys have saw it if you've been following along. It was a good week. Myrtle Beach has a lot of things to do. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm a golfer. Yeah. I got out a couple of times and I went to the driving range. I was cold every time I was there. You know,
it's cheap though.
It's cheap, yeah.
$5,
this week I played at Myrtlewood. As part of that, I think it's in one of the vlogs, and it was $5 for a bucket of balls. You can't beat that. And I didn't have to go out on the golf course, where it was just not a good value when it's cold, just too cold. So Hilton Head, I said, well, maybe I'll play some in Hilton Head, but based on the weather forecast I just received for the week we're upcoming, the highs are in the low 40s or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 C, not 15 or 18 like we expected. And anyway, we were expecting better temperatures, and actually on Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know if I read or heard the meteorological guy on the radio right, or the TV, he said first time in perhaps 35 years Hilton Head's going to get snow and freezing rain and maybe ice pellets over a 2-day period, which will literally shut that place down. So anyway, you know, again, we'll have to find things to do.
Come along with us.
Yeah, come along with it. We're looking forward to it.
No, I am glad to be on the road.
Yeah, well, first time. We've never been to Hilton Head.
No,
so
all new to us.
Yeah, so everything's going to be new to us. Whether we got to bundle up and walk the beaches and stuff, we will. But we'll look around and do all our things and take you along if you ever want to be in that area.
We'll make the best of it.
We'll make the best of it. And from there, the rest of the trip starts where we head to Daytona Beach for a night. It should be warmer there. And then the next day after that, we're off to
hopping on a cruise
and the Caribbean. That'll be warm. And then we make our next 2 months in Davenport, Florida, outside of Orlando, and that will be nicer for sure.
Let's hope there's no rain and snow in Bahamas when we're there.
So anyway, that's it for now, and we'll just keep plugging along and put a video out this week to kind of show you Hilton Head. So come along for the ride.
Yay.
Just wanted to give you a live shot on our way to Hilton Head of what our back looks like. If you remember when we left, and I might be able to insert a shot in there, we had significantly less stuff. If you look now, I can still see out the back window, but before I could see most of it, just a little bit was blocked by my golf clubs. That's what, 3 weeks of shopping, clothes, sneakers, air fryers, different things we'll do. It tends to get jammed up. But hopefully, not any more purchases on the way, except for maybe just socks and little things. And we do plan on leaving a few things at the condo and that we don't plan on bringing back. So hopefully we won't have any more, and we'll be not as jammed up, because I can feel the weight of the car.
I think it might have something to do with Under Armour.
Yeah, quite a few things there. That's true. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Island Links Resort.
Entering into the resort now. You can see I'm walking on a specified bike lane, which is nice. There's bike rentals here and beautiful walking area. So when you come in, you'll see straight ahead the clubhouse and villa registration. It's a smaller resort, easy to get around and not get lost, which is always good for me. Here's where they keep some of their bike rentals. There's more villas over here. These are all 2-story, but if you travel down further that way, there's 3- and 4-story villas. A peek in here. Here's the bike rentals. Concierge, fresh coffee and tea, sitting area, and here is where you check in. Very nice. And we'll just take a walk through the pool area. This one is 3 to 4 feet, and it is heated. So this one is heated. If we scoot on over here to the larger pool, it is not heated. Lots of seating areas here, which is nice. This would be great if you had a young family. Lots of seating. And this is a little pond with a boardwalk all the way around it. And if we look back here, as I mentioned before, there's some 3-story buildings, and here is a look at those. I thought there might have been 4, but I think that most is 3-story. So it's a nice little pool area. It's not overly big, but it is nice. And we'll walk back the boardwalk. Our building looks very similar to the one you see ahead of you. Do not feed the alligators. Those are fine. Don't worry. And our unit is straight ahead. We're on an end corner unit, bottom floor, which is convenient because there is no elevators, and we have taken a lot of stuff and we have to rearrange some luggage right now because after this week we head on a cruise, and so don't need a lot of our stuff. We have to kind of repack a few things. So this is what our unit looks like on the bottom floor. 110. And let's go in and go through it. Unloaded. So to the right, it's a nice kitchen. That's our Keurig. We don't leave home without it. So dishwasher, microwave, stove, fridge, and looks like there may be a little, oh no, washer and dryer right here in the kitchen. That's a little different, but hey, as long as it's here. Looks like a nice updated sink. I don't know if this is a renovated room or not, but it was ready. So we will come into bedroom number 2. This is the second bedroom. This is a 2-bedroom unit. TV and 2 queen-size beds. And this would be their bathroom, second bathroom, double sink. toilet, shower. Very clean. Nice. And then everybody's gotta have a coat closet. Nice dining room area. Breakfast nook. And the living room area. You can tell the furniture is dated. And the carpet is dated, but I do believe it's in pretty good shape. Good sized television. That makes us happy. We are on a ground floor, so we are overlooking, I believe that's part of the golf course. I'll have to get Steve to tell us which hole that is. There is a patio here, but there's a unique feature on these ground level units that I will show you now before I go into the master suite. It's called a little sunroom. And it's actually, it's kind of cute. I don't quite understand. Maybe this was an add-on because there's patio doors leading to it from the master suite. And it's actually going to be very nice this week because it's not going to be overly warm. So if the sun shines through here, I'll open up the blinds. It will be a nice place to sit and read. So this may be where I park myself if it's cold. Television. Steve's getting fired up, ready for the football game later this afternoon. So then this little corner is where the master suite is. And television in here. Yeah, dated furniture for sure. Bed looks nice and clean and it's king size. The bathrooms look remodeled. But some of the furniture could use an upgrade. Sink, shower, jet tub, we do like those. And yeah, we will enjoy this for the next week.
Hilton Head Island Recreation Center, mine and Anne's home for the next week. Our gym is right in here. They have a lot of classes and things that Anne really enjoys, so she's going to come with me in the mornings to the gym. I'll go to the weight area and she'll do a class, and it's got a great deal on for it's usually $29 a week, but for seniors it's $22. That's full access to everything, so we're going to join this and fully enjoy this week. Okay,
There it is.
Tanger Outlets on our right. This is Tanger Outlets 1.
At the light, turn right, then turn right.
Not sure exactly what's in 1, what's in 2, but we're going to go through 1 today and see. I know there's not much shopping left in us, but we're going to try. Right, huh? Gonna get her done.
I see our Under Armour.
Okay, there you go. I'll have to go in there. I don't need anything, of course, but find a place to park. You can see it's an outdoor Tanger's, like a lot of them, and it looks like one thing, it's busier. Round number 2, this time with snow, unfortunately.
Okay, shopping update here at Hilton Head Island. Let's start with our first trip to the Tanger 1 outlets, and we came home with, I got a Saks Fifth Avenue. It wasn't a great deal, but it was a $14 black top that I needed, sleeveless, so I did want to get it. I already took the tags off it because it's being packed for the cruise. And Steve got 2 golf shorts at the Adidas store. And good deal on those. They started out at, I think, 90 or 70, down to $48.97, and he got them for $19.99 each. So he got 2 different colors. That was shopping trip 1. Shopping trip 2, we finished today at Tanger outlet number 2. Eddie Bauer, I found a pair of work pants. It had to be a gray color. So they started out at 70 US down to 42, and I got them for 28. That was at Eddie Bauer, and that's a good deal. These are the lined type. They're warm, so they were for the cold weather at the park. Then at the Gap, just got a little ribbed tee. Started at $24.99 down to $12.99. I got it for $6.50, just on a clearance rack. And a pair of linen shorts. I got these at H&M, $19.99 regular price. I got them for $9.99. And Steve was in the Nike store. He found just a regular walking around t-shirt. Started out at $40 down to $29.99 down to $20.97, and he got it for $14.67. That is it. The final shopping trip of Hilton Head Island.
So here I am at the Port Royal Golf Club, just trying to put a little time in, as it's only 6 degrees or about 45 or 46 F, but the sun's out and there's not very much wind, and by the forecast based on the rest of the wind, or sorry, the rest of the week, there's snow and ice and different things going to happen down here. I thought I better take advantage of this afternoon. Well, there's my gear. I'll just set up and go from here. A nice place. Chip and a putting area over there. This is your range. And some tee over there. Very nice. Leaving our resort, Island Links Resort, and we're going west. First time on this trip. So we're going to basically go from the furthest east to the furthest west of Hilton Head. And down at that end is the iconic Harbour Town Lighthouse. And we are going to stop there and get some shots, take a little look around that whole area, and just do the west end of that island, because later today is Winter Storm Day. We'll see if that pans out, but we got to be back here by mid-afternoon just because of the weather. lighthouse. Yeah, Harbortown Lighthouse. Harbortown Pier. If you're looking for stately trees, wow, the size.
I'll walk over, you can get an idea.
These are just all over this whole Hilton Head area. Anne's walking over there by that tree. It's this one here overshoots the parking lot, and then you go back to this one, which is just phenomenal. The base of the tree and how it lays down onto the ground. Really neat. The tournament, the RBC PGA Tour event, you can see the sign over there, Harbortown Golf Links. And there's a restaurant in there, and we'll take a little walk around. You can see the clubhouse is beautiful. Let's take a look around here on the outside, and anybody that's interested, let's take a look at the champion sign. There's some names right there. Just the who's who of good golfers.
Davis Love the Third's there a lot.
Yeah, he's won it a bunch of times. So did Jack Nicklaus. I don't see Tiger's name on there. Maybe he didn't win this one. Be one of the few he never did.
Scotty Scheffler, 2024.
Yeah. Number one. 410 yards, and I would have to lose weight to walk down that fairway. That is nice and tight for a long golf hole. Better hit your driver straight. Yes, I would say this golf course is closed. It's a little showcase of the iconic, I guess, jacket that's won and wore, aka like the Masters. Displays here of all the old style clubs. These are going back 1800s. Wow. 1770 even. My goodness. You can see that. Good morning, everyone. Well, just a little update from Hilton Head, South Carolina. 7:30 in the morning. Good and bad news. The good news is the people from TaylorMade were able to help me out and find me on my travels to Florida and replace the driver that I broke, if you were following along in my other vids. And that's really a nice thing. Great customer service. They tracked me down and were able to purelate it here for the rest of my trip to Florida and stuff coming over the next 2 months. If you're a golfer, you can't play without a driver. So that was the good news, that I got this received. Well, one would say, okay, Steve, if that's the good news, what's the bad news? Well, Hilton Head, South Carolina. January 21st. You can see over there, if you can, the pool area of the resort, and you can see the little kids areas are still actually water still coming out. Some of them are coming in different forms because there's some ice in them. Car over there, you can see the glaze in all the windows. This is very coarse snow. We get that a lot in Canada. So when there's no plows around here, it's good stuff to walk on. So that's the good news. Bad news is it happened.
So we just get out of the gym. You can see that the snow is very crystally. Lots of chairs available today at the pool. Just very, very unusual. And it is ice underneath, so no driving around here today.
Nope, home day.
Home day. All right, we're going to attempt this. This is how bad it is.
Cracked windshield.
Cracked windshield. I already slipped and fell once. I'm not walking out there again.
Boy, this is just nothing but ice. At least we're able to drive through it.
Nothing has ever been
Touch.
scraped,
No, they don't
plowed,
do
salted, sanded, nothing. This is what
Yeah.
happens when they're not used to this weather.
that. Well, they don't have the materials to do it. Okay, so it looks like some cars have made a little track in out of here. Question here is getting out. Not here. This looks pretty good. Oh, I'm slipping right here, but this road is very, very narrow, especially up here. Although some cars have been out, which is good. There's some pavement there.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
I think they probably lost their flowers.
Yeah, all they did, they're gone. Okay, here we are. Folly Beach. And we are walking out, as you can see.
Gotcha.
There.
How you doing?
Good. Went out here just to get a quick look at the beach because we're leaving Hilton Head tomorrow. And as you know, with all this snow, we hadn't had a chance to get to the beach. And everybody raves about the beach, so we needed to get a little footage for everybody. Should be less snow out here, I'm guessing. Okay, so there's still remnants, and of course you can see all the beautiful condos that people have purchased here. This isn't near as bad as I thought it would be. The parking lot was kind of a bad thing, but there's people out doing their normal thing, which is walking the beach. And yeah, this part's really good. It is a beautiful beach. We had another gentleman tell us that you could walk for miles and you can drive your bikes for miles. Everything's so hard, which I can see. Very nice. I would have to say that it wouldn't have been complete without a trip to the beach. Well, that was our last look at Hilton Head.
Yep.
As you can see, snow, beautiful beach as you saw just in the footage, but we're still dealing with things like this. So tomorrow, off to
Daytona Beach.
Daytona Beach,
Florida.
and away from all of this cold weather, and then a cruise. So hopefully our videos from the rest of the way will actually turn out to be a little bit more happy in the sense of good sunny weather.
Yay.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.